this world of HIE, as we've all alluded to, requires some interaction with organizations outside of your network frequently, certainly inside your network, but the real goal is to get outside your network to organizations you don't normally electronically. Certainly some things to consider, and this is kind of the finding a trading partner and best practices to exchanging section. So the first thing is, meaningful use certainly in a way prescribes certain things you need to do with an HIE over to meet certain requirements in the world of transition of care, view, download, transmit, but there's a lot of wiggle room for use cases within the world of transition of care. So think about what you want to do with your HIE to meet that requirement. Certainly the Mass Highway is available, but it's not the only way that you can do it. MedAllies is another HISP. The ECW has their peer-to-peer, and there's many other HISPs that are out there supported by different EHR products. So we developed a form that we trial and errored through our Highway Implementation Grant Program, where we knew there were a series of questions that were helpful in getting people to answer some basic questions to get started. And the basic questions are, why are you connecting to the highway, or why are you using an HIE? You could turn it into that. What is the scenario? What is the story you're trying to tell? Am I trying to go from a PCP to a specialist? Am I doing a discharge summary from a hospital? Who are your trading partners? This is a really important effort. It's good to know this before you start developing your HIE solution, because you have to know if they can be a good receiver. What systems or data sources are involved? What data is being exchanged? Are you sending or receiving, or both? If you're sending, can you create the data set? Can you generate that CCDA document? If you're receiving, can you digest the data set? Or do you know where to look for it if you are a receiver? So a form that is available to you, it's available on our website. You can click on this and I'll link it to you on our website under our use case tools section. I would encourage you to review your existing referral and care coordination patterns. If you're looking to find that trading partner, you know, we've had some people just as blankly say, you know, I just looked up the phone log on my fax machine to remember where I sent these referrals to. You know, wherever you keep a log of your referrals, your discharges, wherever it may be, is a good place to check to look for those particular trading partners, and then you can check to see if they're connected to an HIE and get that direct address. If you're using the highway, look to determine the status of your trading partners. We've got a new map that was just recently released and placed on our website of the trading partners where you can look at that status. And if your trading partner has not yet started their highway connection, I would encourage you, refer them to Health and Human Services, the Highway Ops team, to get connected. You click that link there to initiate that process. This is the map. This is available on our website. We're working with HHS to make sure that we've got a current status of all the organizations and their process of getting connected. You can see the oranges are those folks that are in progress. The blues are those folks that are connected. And then we have to do a little extra due diligence to go in and figure out if they're actually transacting for a particular use case. So some of the blues may actually be transacting, meaning they may be submitting public health information. They may be transacting a referral. They may be sending a discharge summary. And over time, we're going to get more of that information if they're willing to share it, and we'll include that in a use case library we have on our website. But as an example, when you hover over Adopt, this one is Milford Regional Medical Center. You can see they're transacting, their location, and at least one of the use cases that they're transacting for. So please reference this, use this. If this helps you find trading partners, that's really wonderful. And if you have feedback, let us know. I want to introduce a concept of exchange etiquette. So as we start embarking in this world of HIE, there are some rules of the road, or perhaps not rules, but there are courtesies that we should extend to our trading partners. And I think it's important to recognize to send a message to someone who is not expecting it is probably not an appropriate use of an exchange. So it's important to do your prior coordination, just as you would find the point person at another facility before you send it via fax or by courier or whatever it may be. It's important to do the same coordination, prior coordination, before you send electronically. And as the highway directory becomes more full and more organizations get connected, you'll have a greater access and ability to just send messages. Please, we really encourage you to coordinate with your trading partner so they can expect and know to look for that particular document. Not everyone's HIE infrastructures are fully developed where they have these wonderful triggers upon receipt and population in their EHRs. It really is a maturity process we're going through. And then finally, everyone wants to be a sender, but we also need receivers. We need people that can receive documents out there and to be able to send the proper acknowledgements back. So please play well in being a sender and a receiver if you're able. And we're looking for, obviously, greater diversity of participating organizations. So we have a decent diversity now. We're working on improving the volume of that with our colleagues at HHS. But if you are a long-term care facility, behavioral health, acute care hospital, small practice, large practice, you know, we welcome all types, and we'd really encourage everyone to get on and join the highway, and then certainly other HIEs as well.